Hey guys, and welcome back to the post-game of Ape Escape. We're basically referring to this as the Superb Simian Sweepstakes. Got it right that time, it only took about 5 fucking takes or so. So we're just going to bop through the levels we've already been to, collect the apes that we couldn't get without like certain gadgets and whatnot, and also pick up the Spectre coins that we left lying around for one reason or another.
Because, you know, you've got to get that dollar. You've got to get it in the bank.
Well, Spectre's not going to respect us if we don't come to him with 100%. He's like, what, 98.5%? Get that shit out of here.
You missed one of my coins, you douche. Get out.
I can't even spend your coin, Spectre. It's the principle, alright? It's just the principle of it all.
Exactly, like, he's not gonna deal with us until we get all of his monkeys. Not all of them except for one, but every single one.
You'll come into my house with this.
And I hope your ape will be a masculine ape. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Chaff, I gotta ask you, mate, what was going through your mind during the post-game of Ape Escape? Were you even expecting to, like, fight Spectre again? Or a better question, actually, have you played any games where there's, like, a story thread left hanging for the post-game? Like, in terms of, like, the PS1 and N64 generation?
Well, in a way, I guess I know for one thing, the Spyro games kind of had that where, you know, in the first game, once you beat Nasty North, you had to get all the rest of the dragons and gems to get to Nasty's loot, that bonus level at the end where you get all those gems and stuff.
Yeah, and Dragon Shores in the second game.
Alright, yeah, I love all those mini games and everything. That was good.
Oh, and the Sorceress's Place in the third game.
The bonus world, yeah.
God damn, I can't wait for us to do Spyro. That is going to be, as certain people say, lit. I'm so white, I'm so sorry.
It will be off the chain, then on the chain, and then take it off just for safety measures.
Oh yeah, the chain will be wrapping all around it. God, can you tell we've run out of things to say?
No, can you tell that we're clearly trying to be too hip? That's the problem. It's that, you know, we're LPing like a 14-year-old PS1 game. We are so in touch with the kids.
It's okay, guys. We're simply under the influence of 90s nostalgia. It's a very powerful drug.
Oh, it's potent, alright, it's potent. I've got to say, though, Digi, that thing you posted on Twitter earlier, where it's like, you compared this playthrough of Ape Escape to your original one, the very first LP you did, and you was like, look how much confidence I've gained over the years, and I've got to say, it touched me a little bit. And I'm not being my usual, like, zany, silly self. It really did touch me, because, you know, I would say the majority of your like LP time has been with like HellfireComms. Would I be correct in assuming that?
I think you would. Yeah, I obviously started by myself, but it kind of really took off.
Yeah.
When I joined up with you guys, yeah, and that was just kind of the big thing, the big push. But it was fun doing them. Obviously, you know, by myself and kind of working with it. But then it's just like, oh shit, I know like other people who can do what I do. This is amazing.
Well, you've got to hone your craft on your own before you can work with others.
Oh, yeah,
it's much the same as like you can't expect anyone to love you if you don't love yourself. And I'm guessing this is kind of like the existential portion of the Ape Escape playthrough. We're just being very philosophical at this point.
Yeah, you know, it's all about gaining experience. It's like an RPG, except real. And you're in the respawns.
Yeah, in fact, it's nothing like an RPG at all.
No, it's in fact the complete opposite.
It's a roguelike.
Oh, Hammerhead Shock hype!
Look at that bastard.
Whole lot of like crossfades in this particular installment, Jeff.
Yeah, we got lots of monkeys to catch and no time to waste, so it's gonna be pretty quick cuts every now and then.
This is what we like to call the efficient route.
What were these things called again, the green-headed monstrosities?
They're called Zukas.
Ah, okay.
What that name means, I don't know.
Or in Japanese, the green-headed monstrosities.
Yeah. Bit of a literal translation, but what are you gonna do? Oh, that's neat, I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool having all these gadgets, so now you can kind of go through areas where you might have needed one gadget, but now that you have something a bit more advanced, you can do it more easily.
We've leveled up.
Remind me what the red-headed, or the red-pantsed monkeys, the red shorts monkeys entail.
Well, I guess it's just mostly they're very aggressive. They usually have machine guns, they might have bombs or rocket launchers, it just depends, but they always have some kind of weapon on them.
Or at the very least, they will punch you consistently.
Yeah, and I don't really like being punched consecutively, you know?
No, it's, you know, 1 or 2 I can handle, but... Nah, son.
That's what you get for slacking on the job.
This isn't fixing a UFO, this is lightly prodding the side of it, you useless bastard.
Well, he was mostly guarding this bridge
thing.
of sorts, yeah.
This zone? I expect you just like, I've got nothing else for you to do. Checks watch.
Alright, hello Dexter. Nice to see you again. Are we going back inside Dexter's guts?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious stomach goop.
That's good limeade.
Powerade!
Oh, I see you down there.
Yeah, so a weird thing about the RC car is during the post-game, for whatever reason, when you ring it out, the camera starts focusing on the RC car when you move it around. It doesn't do that, in the regular gameplay. It only does it after you beat Spectre. I don't know why.
Come on, go through the hole.
Like you unlocked a bonus RC car camera. Oh, this monkey's such a pain in the arse.
Why, you remember having trouble with this one, did you?
Yeah, well, usually when you've got these monkeys in these cages, they usually have 2 exits. So you can feed the RC car in one way and get them out the other way.
Oh, okay.
And just kind of wait at the other side. This one, there is this one way in, so you kind of just have to play around with it until he eventually decides to run it. And of course, he's a blue pants one, so it's just like, you've spent 5 minutes trying to catch this bastard. Now spend 5 more trying to run after him.
Nobody told me he had an underwater net. That's not fair, Spectre. You lied to me.
Spectre!
We've prepared for every contingency.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember. We're gonna get that one. Oh wait, no, you already got that Spectre coin, didn't you? That was behind the thing that you needed the magic hand for.
Yep.
We already cheatsy-doodled that system.
Cheatsy doodled.
Cheatsy-doodle's a great word.
Yeah, well, I wasn't questioning your choice of words. I was just rolling it around on my tongue like a fine wine to see how it tasted.
These vintage English.
Yes, yes indeed. This is a very Ocarina of Time sort of room. I think I remember going through this in one of the trials in Ganon's Tower.
Yes, I remember the monkeys and the meteorite rolling around. It was a bit of a bizarre time for
Oh,
Nintendo.
shut up, Digi. You fucking person who says words in a certain order to annoy me.
It's almost like I'm here for a reason.
Well, we've got to keep the balance of commentary here. If it was just me and Dizzy, we'd be fanboying over the game 24/7, and it wouldn't last very long.
Wait, fambling? Is that when you're fan rambling?
I like that word. That's a good word.
Yeah, put that in the dictionary. Write that down.
This is just Jabba Jabba's Belly times 3 right now. Well, times 4, sorry, I missed one.
So yeah, it's sort of like a mini-boss fight. You gotta get all the little things, and then you get the big thing.
This almost looks exactly like Baronade. It's got to be honest here. It's a complete rip-off.
I mean, I'm not judging you, Sony, but I'm really fucking judging you right now.
Oh yeah, judging you so hard. I will say it's nice to see new set pieces and whatnot, because just going through and collecting monkeys in similar areas and whatnot and doing similar things will be a little bit boring. What is he doing over there?
It's because you little fuck chaff. when you stun a monkey out of something like that, so if he's trapped in something and you get him back out again, the explosion of the object basically perma-stuns them a couple of times into the game, so you can just dick around for about a minute before they eventually wake up.
I didn't know that, to be honest, and I never saw that dinosaur frozen back there before. I guess I just wasn't paying attention.
God, how could you not appreciate the set pieces of this wonderful game when the draw distance loads in?
Well, good point. Good point. Until it loads in, it may as well not exist, to be honest.
Exactly.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Do you think more developers around the PS1 era would have, learned something from Insomniac when they made Spyro and just had that, level of detail thing so they could render more stuff at once?
The only bros that Insomniac allowed into its inner circle was Naughty Dog, and yeah, we've spoken about that kind of brodom before, I think, in our Jack and Daxter playthrough.
They had a very special relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost symbiotic in that one fed off the other.
Jesus Christ, how far are we going to go with the tangents in this part?
Everywhere. I mean, quite frankly, all the tangents have just turned into the spider web at this point in time.
Nice. Okay, how far up the mountain do we have to go to get the stragglers here, Jeff?
We've got to go all the way to that end area that we were last time we were here.
Oh, shit.
See, crossfades can be used for good.
Yes, I remember the great Crossfades War of 2007.
Oh man, I can't wait for Infinity War, the next Avengers movie where Thanos, he looks like he's about to lose, but he basically just crossfades and all the Avengers are dead on the floor.
Just oh my god, what happened?
Oh, it's like the Marvel version of King Crimson. How could you miss?
I didn't miss. He just did not. He didn't care.
Wait for it.
Come on.
He's taking his sweet time.
There he is. They're such sneaky little bastards, these ones. Gotta get them chips, yo. Because, we need more t-shirts.
Why are they called chips exactly? I never understood that.
Neither have I.
They're just called energy chips. It's just a pickup.
Okay, energy chips, because they look neither like, the chips we know of in the UK, nor like French fries or any kind of crisp imaginable.
I mean, I would certainly eat, a chip that looked like that. That was like an Ape's Cape brand chips. Sounds delicious.
Yeah, I'd take that, yeah.
Please, someone give us an energy branded, style business deal so I can get out of doing these, filler parts, please. All the Zookas in the world won't be able to protect you from the net.
Also, I like how the Ape Escape wikis... I'm just looking it up, seeing if there's anything behind the name. And it's just no, they're just little chunks of gold and stuff like that. The best sentence I've ever read in my life may or may not be related to Spectre coins. The mystery and the plot thickens.
Oh, the deepest lore.
Game theory, what's the deal with energy chips?
Oh, damn. That was a cheap move.
Right in the kisser.
So yeah, back at the hot springs again, and I skipped the climb back up the mountain because now we're going to go to the actual hot springs this time.
Nice, nice. It seems a little bit of false advertising then if you can't go to it until the post-game.
I mean, I could have just gone straight to it before, but, I kind of wanted to get everything at the bottom first.
Yeah, you wanted to save a little bit for when we're struggling in videos like these.
And you oh my god, Shaft, don't do it. Oh my god. There's no need. There's no need. It's
I gotta
not
get
worth
that
it.
low poly t-shirt, man. It's cool.
The finest of... the finest of brands, the low poly. It's a nice all-natural t-shirt. It's low in polyester.
Please say the next part is the last one we have to do, fucking Primate
Can you not
pickups
deal with
in.
this?
No.
Can you not deal with
No,
this?
I can't. My OCD is flaring up something really fierce.
Yeah, there is. We just got one more little bit of monkey collecting after this video, and then we get to take on Spectre.
Oh, yeah.
So we're almost there.
God, how narcissistic do you have to be to have your hot springs with your own face spewing water on you?
Quite, I think is the answer you were looking for there. Although,
Extremely.
now that I've gone ahead and started building the Entom spa with all the money I've accrued from HellfireComms, I'm not going to invite you to it because I feel like you're just going to be judging me the entire time.
I'm judging you constantly. There's no change. It's yes, welcome to the Hellfire Springs. We are actually powered by Hellfire.
How did you miss that, Jeff?
I thought I had it, but he jumped out right at the right time. Those iframes, man.
Yep, those iframes.
Sweet Ape Escape iframe strats.
Oh, I can't wait to see you in the next GDQ, man. Here's me utilising ape iframes. I'm so sorry. I'm out of commentary. It's just done.
Tom is not down with the speedster kids anymore. He's lost touch with life.
I've lost my luster.
To be fair, this is exactly how I felt actually recording the footage and playing through this game, because Jesus wept. It's so boring to go back through. I would like to formally apologise to the viewers for how atrociously boring these parts of Ape Escape are, because it's not fun to play. It satisfies that little niggle in your heart that you will need to get everything. It satisfies that tiny curiosity, but honestly, it's not worth the wait. Just if any of you play this game, don't do the 100% run. Especially because the 100% run also involves getting all the golds in the time trials, which I can definitely not recommend.
Well, we're not doing that, so yeah.
Good, you won't have to put up with that nonsense. Because some of them, honestly, because most of the time trials, so the way time trials work in this game, whilst we're talking about them, is that when you're on the, when you beat the game, when you're on the level select, you can press start rather than X, and you'll enter time trial mode. And then you have a certain amount of time to catch. I think it's the original amount of monkeys in each level. So, for example, in the first level, it's 3, and then it goes up 7 and whatnot. You don't know the time you need to beat until you've beat it once, and then it sort of says... Well, the thing is, once you beat it once, it gives you a rating. So, for example, if you got a bronze medal, it will then say, alright, to get silver, you need this. If I remember right, anyway, it has been a while since I've seen that screen. But it is quite nice to sort of get that hint, but when you're missing a gold by like 3 milliseconds, it's not worth the rage, honestly. 'Cause it's just...
I think I prefer like the crash warped method where it tells you the time and you've got like a clock ticking down and whatnot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the time trials in this game aren't as fun to do as Crash Warp, because, you know, there's... I don't know, I guess because since Crash is way more linear, it's easier to memorize certain level parts and know when to jump and how to save time and things like that. Here, you kind of have to rely on, oh man, I hope that monkey doesn't do something stupid that makes me, you know, waste more time on it.
Yeah, oh my god, he jumped outside the level's boundaries. However am I going to get him now?
He has transcended space and time. How the shit do I catch him?
Oh, I'm going to hula hoop him.
Oh, change of tactic.
No, fall off. Oh, the pro strats.
See, that camera thing really annoyed me because, like, I'm moving in one direction and then the camera follows the RC car and then it's just like,
Then the RC car falls off the beam. Oh, praise be game glitches. Oh, thank God we can finally stop talking. Okay, guys, we'll see you next time for a little bit more of Monkey Cleanup. Goodbye for now.
Apascape.
Apascape.